You got another headphone?
Oh, no.
Those are really loud. Okay, you know this is my first time, like, first time.
I know. Just be mature.
Thanks. This is so good.
Tune in to WWRN 1100 AM on Wednesdays 3 to 4 p.m. and every Friday from 10 to 11 p.m. on WWWE 1100 AM on iHeartRadio.
Oh, damn it. Let's see how this is going to play out.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on Itsbiggerthanhiphop, we are Real Fake Media. We're an international household name. It's your man, Itsbiggerthanhiphop, a.k.a. Bobby Rocky. You know, the guy with the bionic eye. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's show them we got our folks here. Let's see. She made it.
I think I left my charger.
Lady Lena Cole. Lena Cole, we love you.
What's the dairy, man? This is the legendary, the cool, the DJ, the regular. You know, all I gotta say is one thing right now. Ass down.
You are listening to Young Men's Perspective Radio.
Live on Itsbiggerthanhiphop, we are Real Fake Media.
On iHeartRadio.
We here now.
YMP.
One, two, one, two.
One thing about music, when it hit, you feel no pain. White folks say controls your brain. I know better than that. That's game, and we ready for that. Two soldiers head of the pack. Matter of fact, who got the gat and where my army at? Rather attack and not react. Back to beats, it don't reflect on how many records get sold on sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Whether your projects put on hold in the real world. These just people with ideas. They just like me and you. When the smoking cameras disappear again, the real world. It's bigger than all these fake ass records. We poor folks got the millions and my woman's disrespected. If you check 1, 2, my word of advice to you is just relax. Just do what you got to do. If that don't work, then kick the facts. If you a fighter, rider, bada, flame behind a crowd excited, or you wanna just get high and just say it. But then if you a lie, pants on fire, wolf cry, agent with a Y, I'm gonna do it when I play it. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Who shot Biggie Smalls? If we don't get them, they gon' get us all. I'm down for running up on them crackers in they city hall. We ride for y'all, all my dogs, stay real. Nigga don't think these record deals gon' feed your season, pay your bills because they not. MCs get a little bit of love and think they hot. Talk about how much money they got. And all y'all records sound the same. I'm sick of that fake thug R&B rap scenario. All Devil's Radio, same scenes in the video. Monotonous material, y'all don't hear me though. These record labels slang I chase like dope. You can be next in line and sign and still be writing rhymes and broke. You would rather have a Lexus or Justice, a dream or some substance, a beamer, a necklace, or creamer. Cause a nigga like me don't play. Hey, I just stay awake. This real hip hop, and it don't stop till we get the football off the block. They call it hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Make sure y'all call in tonight. This is about hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see the number. Y'all see what we working with. We got magazines here, baby. That's right. Y'all know we on that 6th edition.
DP's got that crazy shit. She keep it
Y'all see it.
John Blaze and shit.
Y'all see it.
DP's got that crazy shit. She
Oh
keep it
yeah. YMP, baby. With your perspective. It's just like our synergy.
John Blaze and shit.
Awesome.
DP's got that crazy
They wanna
shit.
talk to him. He ain't gonna talk.
John Blaze and shit. DP's got that crazy shit. She keep it crunk up.
Listen, baby. We live on Itsbiggerthanhiphop.
I'm trying to tell y'all, we're trying to talk to the people.
They call it.
We gotta do the name.
Make records.
Shout out to the engineer.
What's good? Welcome to another edition of Young Men's Perspective Magazine. I am your host, Jeff Hodges, and tonight we about to get it in, y'all. You hear me? Tonight is all about hip-hop, and this edition of the show is It's Bigger Than Hip-Hop. So yeah, y'all, we about to give it to you live. What it do, my people?
Yes, sir. It's your man's Digger Dame Lee, a.k.a. Paparazzi. You know, the guy with the bionic eye. It's official. We here. This is a hip-hop night. Y'all know that's very special and dear to me. So for all our MCs out there, for all our producers out there, all our DJs out there, all the B-boys out there, listen to me and listen to me good. The last Friday of every month, this is happening. We're going to rock. We're going to just blast off. We showing some of the hottest artists that we can find. And this ain't the typical ones, you know what I mean? This ain't who you always get a chance to listen to, Mr. Hodge. These are some of the ones that's in the rough over there. We're going to polish them off, and we're going to bring some life to them.
Indeed.
And that goes into a certain expression that I must acknowledge at this moment.
What's that?
Hey, man, you ever been an A&R before?
Not at all, but I always felt like one.
You always feel like one?
Yes, indeed.
Well, I have a feeling that we have an A&R in the building
In
today.
the building!
Oh, yes, sir. Let's give a round of applause and a shout-out to our special guest, Michelle Richie.
Yeah, Michelle
live
Richie
on YMPRADIO. How you doing?
What's going on?
Go ahead, pull it to you.
Pull it
Okay,
to you, yeah.
cool.
Definitely glad to
Hello
have you in
world,
the
this
building.
is Michelle Richie checking in with everybody. This is hip hop.
Respect. So, how you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm alive. I'm well. I'm living. Today's been a great day. I hope everybody else has had a great day just as good as I have.
Oh, respect,
Yes.
Mr. Kind Justice.
Yes.
Mr. Hodges, how you feeling about what we about to get into? We got us an A&R. We're going to find out more about what she doing as an A&R.
Yeah.
But how you feeling about this moment, man?
Feeling great. Appreciate you being in the building with us,
Really
Miss Shelley.
positive vibes going on right now.
Definitely. We're going to give it to them like we always say. We got a couple of artists in the building. Some
We
on
do.
deck,
We do.
And we got some artists that shot us some joints. So we're going to shine some light, give them some love. They're going to give some call-ins, and we're going to do hip-hop.
Hey, man, hip-hop is a beautiful thing, especially when it's done
Beautiful
right.
thing.
And I want to give a shout-out for the artists that didn't get a chance to get the music out to us, but you will definitely hear them next month.
Yes,
and that's definitely.
Always.
And I'm gonna. I don't know. Before the show is out, we may be able to pull a rabbit out the hat, man. But we definitely gonna get that music in. Refuse to Break. Rash Deuce is out there. Get it.
Yeah.
Urge 7.
Yeah.
He's out there. Get it. Rock Box. He's out there, get it. That's that rocker entertainment, you dig what I'm saying? We got Nephew Michael. Listen, we got a lot of artists out there that we're going to have on deck real soon, you know what I mean? Capital A. There's a whole lot of people that's about to get activated. Yo, and I know you got some things on deck, man. Go ahead and talk to us, man.
Definitely. We got the, Eyes Low to Dawn. We're going to have the Invisible Man. Now, we got a couple.
Oh, you got Vizzy on deck?
Yeah, no doubt.
The Invisible. Yo, y'all about to hear bars,
Yeah,
man.
we got
Y'all
some
about
bars.
to hear bars,
got
man.
bars. Yeah, we about to show them how we do this. We're going to show them how hip-hop should be done on the radio, right here on YMP Radio, WWRN, 1100 Atlanta. We're going to let y'all know we with our heart, y'all. We in the building.
Dig that. And I want to give a shout out definitely to a very important movement right now. Black owned and operated.org.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
That is a very powerful lane that's connected to the Illy Avenue Young Men's Perspective Plateau, man. So we definitely want to give a shout out to Lord of Kill West for doing big things. Black owned and operated. We in motion. The book is online right now. Make sure y'all go check that out. He has a very intelligent book for y'all that deals with real estate and some of the hidden secrets that prevent us from being successful and getting homes and things of that nature. So Make sure y'all tune into that. I'll give y'all the title of the book and everything so y'all can go look for that because y'all know we stay surrounded by authors. We have our very own author. You don't believe me? Take a look.
Salute. Wordplay. All right.
So let's talk about this hip-hop thing, man. We got this lovely guest in the building right now. Michelle Richie
What's up,
is
world?
live.
We live. We
Well,
live.
With YMPRADIO.
Yes.
Illyave is in the building. So talk to us, Miss Richie. What is it that you do? How did you end up here at YMPRADIO? Because you have to have some type of superpower that made it here. Talk to us.
You know, I think it was a superpower. You know, I was traveling day to day, and I saw a great face. That's Dame Digger right here sitting next to me. And I had to reach out and give him my card because he was doing marvelous things, as always. I'm sure y'all know.
Respect.
You know, welcome to the future, baby. And we live on Illyave. So, you know, I stopped by and reached out. But A&R, that's who I am. How did I get into this?
Yeah, how did you get into it?
You know, it kind of, you know what? I claimed it. And it happened.
Oh, yeah.
I claimed it and it happened. I love music. I come from it. My dad's a DJ. We go back to 80s and 90s music type of DJ. You know, good vinyl music. So coming from that world, you know, my house was the house on the block that had the loud music bumping.
Okay.
So, of course, I was raised in a passionate home of music. I come from it. And with that ear, you just kind of gravitate to music. And I've always done that. You know what I mean? Stay true to what I like and to the ear and stuff like that. So that's how I got here. I progressed in it over the years in Atlanta. Now, this is where it's at. So,
The Mecca.
right. Words don't explain what it is.
So when you say you're an A&R, like what is it that you're A&R and who is it that you A&R for?
Street Council Records is the record label. It is independent.
Big up Street Council Records.
Woo! We do have 3 signed artists.
Okay.
Ketty is from College Park, Georgia.
College Park.
Respect.
Nino
College
is
Park.
from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Norlands.
And then we have B. Lee from Indiana.
Oh, Naptown.
Right.
About Naptown.
And you know, my business partners, my brothers is JB. Shout out to JB if y'all
Respect.
listening. Hell Rel. Shout out to you, brother. And Tone P. Those are my brothers, my business partners. And you know, we make it happen. Ketty, Nino, B. Lee. They coming out. They're up and coming.
Respect.
So y'all keep your ears open. You will hear some things up and coming.
True indeed. Talk about some of the things you look for in your artists. As you said, you got a couple signed.
Work ethic is a big thing. If you don't have a goal in mind or some type of something that you're working toward to achieve, whether it's monetary, emotionally, financially, you have to have a goal in place.
Right.
And you have to have some type of work ethic to achieve that goal. So, you know, and I look for that in them because this is like a job. You know, your music career is like a 9 to 5. You have to work and practice it so you can perfect that craft. And that's what I look for because with that, we can start a foundation. We can work to the next level and we can definitely get to the top. You know, if you have the drive and the goals and the work ethic that you need to have to succeed, and we can start from there.
All right, let me ask you this question. You coming from a musical background of household and entertainment and whatnot, what made you decide to go the A&R route as opposed to an artist? Or are you secretly an artist playing A&R and the moment something pop off, you get a chance to get your thing off? Talk to me about it.
I'm really an artist on the low.
Okay.
But, you know, because I'm too shy to be an artist, you know what I mean?
Right,
You know, I'm a shower singer. You know,
Okay.
I'm a bubble singer. You know, I pop bubbles. But I can't, because I always wanted to kind of have my hands on and not really be in the forefront of the fame and stuff like that, I've always stayed connected with my ear. You know what I mean? And that's what kind of keeps me, you know, in the loop, in my drive. I always listen. I don't care if it's SoundCloud, if it's the guy on the street, the guy on the train. I'm listening for that sound, the next big thing. And it may not be the next big thing right then, but, you know, that
the
ear.
development is there.
Exactly. That work ethic is there. That goal is there. And that's what I listen to. That's what I look for.
Now, you talk about that ear, you talk about that sound. Exactly what you listening for, because we're going to get into a little something.
So, yeah, we're going to talk about some things when it comes to this.
Yeah, but hold tight.
Hold
tight.
Yeah.
Tell me about what you're listening for when you're dealing with your artists in terms of their lyrics and their content and, you know.
I'm looking for good content, a message, and your message, it may be, when I say message, I don't mean something personable, but something that one can relate to. You know what I mean?
Right.
It may be whatever it may take, something that you're dealing with, day-to-day stuff. How can you put that in perspective to where I can say, hey, I want to play that back?
Right.
Why should I play this album over and over? Why should I pay $9.99 for what you're delivering as a product? And that's what I look for. If I can sit down and say, ooh, play that back. I've caught something. You've caught my attention, my ear. And I ask people, artists all the time, you have to give that because this market now has ADD. You know what I mean? You have to keep the attention of your listeners. And that's what I ask for. How do you deliver that?
Tell our listeners about your C. Richie Media Entertainment consulting firm. What's that all about?
What that is basically a way for you to connect with the resources that you may need to be successful. If you're an artist, a photographer, a videographer, we have platforms for you to come and be a part of the clients that you may need to be successful. If you're if you're an independent label and you need a budget or you need marketing and branding help, I am here to serve you with that content. If you're an independent artist and you have your own budget, I can do those same things, help you gravitate to the next levels that you may need to get to as an independent artist, as an independent label, and or if you are a personal business, a clothing line, if you're branding yourself, how can we motivate you and get you around the people that you need to be around to be successful? Right. Whether it's a financial assistant, a videographer, a photographer, somebody that creates websites, creative direction. C. Richie Entertainment and Media Consulting does provide that for you.
Gotcha.
So let me ask you, how tangible are you as far as touchable? Like, can people really utilize the intelligence and the skill sets that you have to offer? Like, is that a real thing, or is it more like the sales pitch and again they try to wiggle into another position, or is it really, can we really utilize what you have to offer?
No, we can really utilize what I have to offer. I am almost as tangible as a FaceTime call. I mean, I pretty much answer for anybody, so you can almost look me in my eyes.
Gentlemen, do not misinterpret what she's saying. Do not misinterpret what she's saying.
You know what I mean?
She's not going to answer for all of you. Please know that.
Stay out the inbox. Stay out the
You know what I mean? Phone calls, emails, I will respond in a timely manner. But I am. These are people and resources that are, day to day. We're regular people. You know what I mean? I want to give you all the resources that you need to be successful because I can't do it by myself. You know what I mean?
Now, isn't there because we're about to segue into it. Feel like heating it up in
I'm
a
excited.
second. Get hot. Talk about this music. Like, the message or therefore the lack thereof and the madness that's taking place in hip-hop today.
Oh, touchy subject.
Very touchy.
Oh, yeah, we about to talk about it.
There's an artist in the house.
Very touchy subject.
Yeah, talk about it.
Man, where do I even begin? I think there is a lack of content. There's a lack of message, but I think it comes from what ones are exposed to. And I think that's another touchy subject, but we're not even going to get into all that.
Right.
But being what ones are exposed to, it kind of makes it hard for them to go outside of the message that they are relaying. And it comes from, and I think other rims of hip-hop have also done their job. You know what I mean? Have we really looked at who we have as artists? Who do we have up there being a good role model for these young rappers that are up and coming and that do have goals to achieve, just like your Gucci Manes, your 2 Chainz, and those rappers, just to name a few. But who are they really looking up to?
Right.
What message are they really listening to? What filters are they really taking in?
All right. I'm glad that was said.
Of course.
I'm glad that was said. Because the Hajj and I, we had a dialogue somewhat, even just as recent as yesterday.
Right.
Look, man, the whole thing about this responsibility thing, we got to look at this with a real eye. And we got to be honest. A lot of people are artificial with how they want to debate about it. It's almost like a counterfeit barbershop
well, since
debate
nobody
dialogue.
here artificial, get
You
to
dig?
your point. Let's go.
This is my
Let's
point.
go.
Now, the role model thing.
Yeah.
These cats that are having opportunities to be noticed or come across your radar, their concept of being exposed had nothing to do with being a role model. So that you chose to digest them repeatedly, whether you like them or not, because you made a choice. You have options. You feel me? They didn't come to be a role model to you. They kind of, hold up, they caught an opportunity to utilize this new platform called the internet right now. So the concept of responsibility is few and far between. Now, we come from a certain cloth, so we use a certain mentality. You know what I mean? We have a code and an ethic about how we comprehend how it should go. But the right now practice is a parasitical nature and behavior, and you got to respect that for what it is. Like, right now, we shouldn't wear emotions. We should just do good inventory. And if it's whack, it's whack. If it's dope, it's dope. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as people impersonating the concept of role models, it's like, for who? What species are you role modeling for? You know what I mean? Does the shark role model for the seals? Like, I mean, just as an example, like, we got to, like, look at this with a real eye, because a lot of times we get caught up in the barbershop fictitious and stuff, thinking we saying something.
And we definitely not getting no haircuts in here today. So being that the fact of the matter, check it out. All right, so responsibility. We talk about, this cat, he just came up in the hood and he just wrote a lyric, and now he's an artist. He in front of the world. He got a mic and a stage. There's responsibility. Whoa. You spoke, bro. Let me get to my point.
What is he responsible for, though?
Let me make my point.
Go ahead, make your point. Make your point, Mr.
Because, listen, babies are being affected by the words. Though they may or may not choose to listen to it, as you say, we know, and we can't leave out the bigger picture, the whole concept of why we having this discussion.
It gotta be.
Let me finish, bro.
It has to be exactly what this title is.
Go ahead. I give it to you for something to respond for. So check
Mr. Hodges.
We know that the industry and how it's designed, we know what its intentions, and we also know about frequencies. We know about how we supposed to be in our mind levels, elevating those who may or may not can reach those levels.
Okay.
So with that being
we got a caller?
No. With that being said, with that being said, therefore lies the responsibility. If you know our people are sick, which we always talk about, and we got an enemies that's perpetrating in such ways with music, television, and all of that,
air,
everything.
water,
So,
social media,
if you get a mic, and attention of a gazillion people, you now fall in the category of responsible. I'm gonna end on this. Two people from the perspective of MC Shan to MC Light.
Okay.
Sat with both of them. Shan had the audacity, being an author.
What Shan say?
Being an artist, he decides to say, well, having children, he finds it odd that artists are coming out speaking and doing certain types of music that can impact them. But at the same time, he comes from a contradiction stance. Because he too presented information that would be detrimental to our babies.
Facts.
Moving off the light and then giving you the mic. Listen, she said, and don't forget, listen to that beat. Listen to that lyric. Turn that beat down, because that beat is mesmerizing. That beat is utilized as a weapon. Go, baby.
All right. Now, the beat being utilized as a weapon, that's almost like information in any relationship that you in. You know what I mean? If somebody wants to be gross, they're going to be gross. This is why it's important to recognize your own species. See, we have taken on a very distorted personality on how we collectively, individually feel we're related to hip-hop.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? As a fan, people have a certain taste, and it still comes from a consumer's appetite. That's one. As far as the participants, it's reasons why things sound the way that they sound. You dig what I'm saying? So now, if we really want to take control of things, we need to just really go hard body with Young Men's Perspective Radio, go hard body with Itsbiggerthanhiphop, and do the best thing with Real Fake Media. You dig what I'm saying? Because this is the only way you're going to see the example really become is. Because if we try to use any other staging, it's not going to translate.
Not at all.
You understand what I'm saying?
Now you can't just see the problem and just talk about it, like you said. Now you got to take a stance, and we took a stance here at YMP, and we going to give it to y'all. We going to give y'all some good information. We going to cultivate your mind, because at the end of the day, I'm a farmer, man.
Hey.
I'm a farmer,
Father Farmer.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the future, baby.
Yeah. So listen, I think that we need to get somebody to call in here, but before we do, I want to ask you a couple more questions, Mrs. A&R, Miss Marketing Extraordinaire. So, this company, this record label, are y'all looking for new acts? Are y'all filled up at the moment? If an artist wanted to get at y'all, would they be able to look at it the way that they would look at it, being interested in the industry, or like, do y'all pay your artists? Like, how does it go? What are y'all doing over at this label?
Our artists are actively recording. They are signed. They are regular people because it is an independent label. There's levels to it.
Right.
There's growth.
There's levels to this. There's levels to this.
Just like any other business or anything that you're doing, there's growth that has to be obtained before you can get to the next level.
Right.
So, ones are in their stages of growing. We planted the seed. Now, ones are being nourished and they're growing. You know what I mean? We're in a position of learning. We're open to ideas and resources and people. I'm not shutting the door to anybody. We are filled up to the extent where we aren't signing any new artists because we're, like I said, working and nourishing the ones that we currently have. But I'm not going to put a blind ear to anybody that needs advice, that needs guidance on whatever it may be, your marketing, your branding. We are open to all of that. You know what I mean? So definitely reach out. If you're on Instagram, we're going to give you that information. All that contact information you need, we're going to put it out there for you.
Dig it.
Yeah, look like we got a caller.
We got a caller?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we're going to take that call. Before
Hello?
though, we're going to find out.
Mike D, did somebody call this number?
Yeah.
We got a caller on the line, Mike D.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Call
Caller.
What's your name and what's your question?
No, it's not a question.
Whoa.
It's just a statement.
Talk about it.
Let's go.
That's loud.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is that cool? Okay.
No, you good.
I had a question. How can you expect like rappers to be role models when they come from different walks of life?
I like that question.
Yeah, that's a great question.
It is.
It's not so much of you expect them.
Nah, Hodge. You sound like you
Bruh,
had
let
an
me answer the question,
expectation,
bruh.
cuzzo.
Listen,
I'm listening.
Ain't no backtracking. Pay attention.
Come on.
It ain't a matter of
I'm
you.
standing up now. He got me up in the booth, y'all.
You gonna let me answer the
Come
question?
on.
It's not a matter of you expecting. It's a matter of understanding the concept of having a mic and the attention of so many people that you're now in a position that you feeding them. So because you feeding them, what you want to feed them? Garbage?
Hold on now.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Because if it's not nourishing,
Bye.
and this is from the standpoint, let me just make you understand why I make this stance. This is from the standpoint of knowing our people are sick. We ill. So if we ill, we can't take that out of the equation of when we talk about how they're being fed, being visual, being through the ear, whatever. So this doesn't get an excuse. This doesn't get a pass. So the responsibility, again, falls because you have the attention of the people when you feed and nourish them. What are you feeding and nourishing them is the question.
Go ahead, caller.
Okay.
I know you got something to say.
In every walk, there's a language, right?
Right.
So that it may not seem like garbage where they're at the moment, and you also grow as an artist as your audience grows with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to make people toxic, but what I'm saying, people start from somewhere. So if they're relating to a certain mentality, you know what I'm saying, we could all grow together. I totally agree with you about being a protector of your community, of your brother and other people, breaking the paradigms and, all the betrayal of the human family, know.
Right.
But as far as a person coming up, using their art, using their craft, and using what's around them, their tools, their environment, how they was raised, how it's confronted with life, that's what you're going to hear first.
No doubt.
And then what's going to gravitate to them is that, and then they can all, rise above it. We evolve.
Exactly. And there's no question to that. And I agree with you. We do evolve. But as a responsible individual, cannot ignore what's taking place and the impact that it's having. So speaking from that standpoint, being a representative for these babies, I can't help but take that stance. You dig?
And as
I appreciate that.
right, as we take that stance, we gotta also be respectful. Like, look at it the same way you go eat your fast foods. If you're not really arguing so wholeheartedly, even though I've seen campaigns and people want to talk about the obesity and things of that nature that takes place from that, you got to respect this appetite is a designed appetite, and no matter what your palate is required, you dig what I'm saying? No matter what your palate is saying, it's people that have an acquired appetite, even for what we call buffoonery, even what we call betrayal, even what we call mockery, even what we call corny, even what we call garbage. You understand what I'm saying? It's so many levels and layers to the concept of the freedom that hip hop provided. You see, so once it became contaminated with the with how you got a chance to utilize and the art of distribution of it, and if you had a chance to even be able to use your voice, right? This is why right now it's so dope, right? Because you want to see so many people that were in deal situations back when the original cloth was being cut, and they couldn't use their voice right. They got manipulated, they got compromised, they got put and subjected into really ill situations. This is why hip-hop, if we're going to use that as the staple or definition for the confusion of the adolescents, which I still say that's false. You feel me? We got a lot of people that we call parents that are really clumsy and irresponsible. So the next adult I hear try to flash on the babies, I'm going to flash on nothing. Like, feel what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is this. Hip-hop is a concept, right? Depending on how you practice.
That's what you're saying, right?
Depending on how you practice it, is going to dictate the outcome of how you dig? Right. But it's a concept first. It is not that everything is. So with that being said, caller, we thank you for calling in. It sounds like my family. I'm going to shoot some dice right now. I'm going to say it sounds like the afterglow right now. Sound like that afterglow right there. But yo, we want to say thank you, Qmar Afterglow, for calling in. Big up the Qmar Afterglow. We're going to take a break real quick. When we get back, we're going to get into some music. We're going to talk about some bars and things. And we're going to talk about more of this influence, who right, who wrong. Because in real life, outside the FCC regulation, I'm a professional cusser. We're going to talk about it. We'll be back in a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
You're listening to YMPRADIO here on WWRN1100Atlanta.com. We'll be right back. Welcome to the future, baby.
Yeah.
High energy, full with the wisdom. Some a rich man, knowledge in the rhythm.
Yo, what it do, family? Y'all see what's happening? It's getting heated over here. Jeff Hodges, he got it going on. Trying to tell me about this. I'm telling him, yo, the responsibility.
Y'all ready to take my shoes off?
Put it back. Better than my competitor. You should never underestimate the fashion. I hold the stage whether I'm cool or thrashing. Talking like a concoction created by me. When red you read, E equals a D-O to the C. Knowledge and the talent that my mother had born to her equals an artist I won't be born. What is that, Dre? That only I can understand, but those who wanna comprehend will again be in the midst of the brother. Unlike another in any way, cause trade on
cut to
place
it now.
with the other say originality is a must.
We the building, flat machine the building, tournament time entertainment. Cash, what's up? New York City, what's up?
K-Son at it again.
I'm on Front Street, coming from the back block. No Twitter finger triggers when I send shots. Still flying high, boy, and the thing stop. Cold hearted, still making everything hot. I be 10 toes down to your crib, shooting toes as they flip flop. I do the dirt and always keep my lips locked. I'm in my bag now, I got a ziplock. Wearing rollers to get their wrist watch. I always kept the trail, I never flip flop. With a wink of an eye, get your shot. I squeeze out of jams, maneuver tight spots. All eyes on me, I feeling like pop. Trying to figure out the people who got big shot. I gotta do it big cause I'm a big shot. I'm from the 2 and 5, take it to the last stop. Hat boys don't run, if trying to around setting all these mouse traps. And nowadays they rather tell before they come back. My ear stuck to the street like a thumb sack. And I ain't listen to you rappers and you dumb racks. I'm the hack, I'm the scratch, just don't get it twisted. They're being fabricated, I'm just being realistic. I'm the definition of that gang shit. When you putting on it, never look for recognition. My mama told me stay off the street, but I ain't never listen. I try to get up in the loop, but I ain't 60. They saw me, they be sorry, I ain't never twisted. Hot boys don't run, they try to run and I'ma hit him with a leg shot. Hot boys don't run, where you going? Hot boys don't run, that's the homie. Hot boys don't run, they ain't know. They ain't know what the hot. Hot boys don't run. Hot boys don't run. Hot boys don't run. They ain't know what the hot. New York City, what's up? We in the building. Hot boys don't run. We in the building. They ain't know what the hot. Catching over, what's up? Flavish in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Explode Studio. It's beyond New York City. EP coming soon. It's best done. You ain't know what the high. Shout out to Relly B. Shout out to Spice Bricks. Shout out to whole Notion Ave, Franklin Ave. Best out what's up to the bush, huh? Tournament time at the table. They ain't know what the heck.
I don't know. I like it. It's fun though. Uh-oh. Got a little noise.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what's up? This is the Kid Capri. People all over the world!
You're listening to the hottest internet station.
On iHeartRadio.
Always changing. That's why it's important to stay connected. The latest news, the latest entertainment, the newest music. If it's in the air or on the air, it can be in the palm of your hand, wherever you are, with the iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Over 1,500 live radio stations from across the country and over 15 million songs to create your own custom stations. Text IHR to 45495 to download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. Standard text and data rates apply.
Does getting something flavorful and balanced on the table feel like a chore? Let HelloFresh take care of meal planning so you can save time and have fun cooking and eating. Visit HelloFresh.com and choose what meals you want from an ever-changing and delicious menu. Then let HelloFresh shop and deliver pre-measured ingredients with simple 30-minute recipes that require minimal cleanup and cost less than $10 a meal. Go to HelloFresh.com/Emerald to get $20 off your first box. That's HelloFresh.com/Emerald.
Because Jeff ain't gonna win this argument.
Men's perspective. Your call-in number is 404-603-8770. That's 404-603-8770. Call in.
I love y'all, man. Stay with us.
All right, y'all, we back, y'all. It's bigger than hip hop, y'all. This is how we do. And we're going to let y'all know. We got a couple of artists in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're going to let them do their little thing of the thing.
When you say little thing of the thing.
Little thing of the thing.
Tell me what you mean, Mr. Hodge. What do you mean?
We're going to see who got bars.
Oh. Now, these bars right here that we're about to hear. Now, you do have bars, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
come right here, man. Come right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a go.
All right, check it out. Now listen.
Hold on.
We FCC.
You good? Yeah.
Check it out. We FCC, so you know no cussing.
No cussing. That's what that
We
means.
ain't killing nobody's mamas in here, and we ain't doing none of the madness. You know what I mean? Can you handle that?
Yeah, I could try to handle that.
All right, let's go then.
I'm kind of a new age rapper.
All right, let's see what new age do.
Hold on, Puffy. Hold on, Puffy. Stop the pressing. Stop the pressing. He said he a new age artist. Yeah. Define what that means, King Beloved. Right. Tell the people what that means in real time, real life, right here on YMP Radio. You're a young man. We want your perspective.
I feel like new age artists, man. You don't go really by like any format. I don't know. It's like I feel like hip hop set like standards. But it's like when you get out the box and do your own thing, it's like no compare. I feel like it's on two different waves, you know?
Okay.
It's two different comparisons. So I feel like hip hop is hip hop, and you know, it's got like dudes like, I guess you can say Lil Uzi and Yachty and stuff. But I want to say I'm even like them, you feel me? I just
How would you define your style that you chose to go to them as your reference point? Like, how would you define your style?
They really create their own wave. Like, don't know how they sound like them.
I like how you said out the box.
Yeah,
I like
that.
That
was a fit. That's what I was saying. See, that's what I'm talking about. Role model stuff, Jeff Hodges. That's what I'm saying. Like now, what do you do with that information when you get out the box and people like, yo, I'm rocking out the box.
About to show you.
Yo,
so give us some. Hold on, let's get the engineer on deck. What you need? Fast, slow beat. You can do any beat. He can just drop what he need to drop. Talk to us.
Let me just hit with y'all.
All right, what you got over there? Engineer Mike D in the building.
Mike D.
Solo Dollar LC.
Alright.
Oh, he got me the bad bougie beat.
There you go.
Is that a good beat for you?
Cuss, man. Like the mic straight.
You can pull that to you. And
I can hear myself. Hey, yo, they want me to spit it. Hey, you know that I'm with it. Hey, middle finger critics. Hey, you know that we with it. Hey, Solo Dodo be the label. Put it on the table. Hey, you know they unstable. Hey, talking cash flow. Already know. Solo Joe, Solo Dolo. It's the label. Hey, the table. You think I'm a cash? I'm a last in the booth. The first, never last. Put it on the verse. Put him in a hearse. But I ain't gonna kill him. It's a bigger mission. Gotta come, go. Change the weather. I throw it in the earth. I put it in the earth. Talking herb. Hey, what you heard? It's just a little song, man. Just a little shit.
So that's the new age, right?
I guess it's some new age stuff, man, you know.
That's the new age, huh?
Yeah, man.
All right.
It's just a little song, man.
Listen.
My man Dave gonna say something.
No. Listen. Keep the track going, dog, because I want to talk over the track. Listen. MCs.
Word.
The MCs. Come with the bars, man.
I know.
We're going to talk the new age because I got a feeling he got his thing. Like, I know it's going to work for him. I know something's going to happen for the young youth because he said what he said. It's an out-the-box thing. It's no real format. It's just bouncing light and energy, right?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah. All right. You got your music somewhere where folks can go check you out?
Oh yeah, I got I just dropped a mixtape last Friday. You know, Lit Forever. It's on Spinrilla under
Lit
Solo
Forever?
Dolo. Yeah, Lit Forever.
Okay.
It's under Solo Dolo LLC on Spinrilla. I got a SoundCloud too. It's called Solo Joe. You know, I got a single out on there. I had dropped in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right.
Respect.
Yeah, it's called Addicted though. That's the single I dropped in there. I got more music to come. I just did a video yesterday. That's on some next other stuff, but you know, just stay tuned. It's a lot more to come.
Respect.
Check me out. Kiss him down on Instagram. KISUM_DOL. Follow me. We out here, man.
No doubt. Appreciate you coming through. No doubt.
No problem.
So,
appreciate you.
Mr. Hodge. Yeah. Keep that track. I like that track for some reason. Like, it's all right. So, Mr. Hodge, how do you feel about that?
You know what?
Was it a message that you was looking for in that? Was the bounce fair enough? Was the bars there?
The fact that he knows being out the box, that's enough for me. That is a jewel in itself. Because no two snowflakes are alike. So being yourself is real important in a world that's trying to teach you to be like everybody else. Can't be mad at that.
Hold on, man.
Can't be mad at that.
Hold up.
You know the name of the show is Perspective, so it does have a broad ability to it. So don't
hold up,
me in, baby.
Nah, just a minute ago, you tried to stand on the square, cuzzo, and you made it seem like the. Listen, man,
we got other artists.
Okay.
We gonna have this conversation every month, Friday, last of the month. Let's see who
we about to do this. Jeff think he got away with something.
I guess they were hungry.
Oh, okay. So what else you got for us?
You got some more?
What else y'all?
Yeah, give us some.
Give us some more.
You want a different beat?
And I rock with you. Want another track?
On a different beat.
Give me one more track. Give me something hot though.
Yeah, we gonna keep that going.
Yo, and I need Ratch Deuce to call up here. I need a Urge 7 to call up here. A Nephew Michael. I need an AKA to call up here. You dig what I'm saying? I need a Frank Castle to call up here. So, you know, some of the fam. Let me get a couple of them cats on deck. You know what I mean? I like those guys. I need a Juice Sanguinus to call up here. You know what I mean? Somebody spit.
Who's gonna spit?
Oh, I thought you had. Yo.
Who
As a matter of fact, listen. I want y'all to understand this. Today we had a concept in mind, and it kind of got moved around.
A little something.
So what we're doing right now is running an audible for the family, and we chose to go ahead and acknowledge some of the growing spirits that's in our community, man. We got A&Rs that's in motion, doing major things for their peer group. We got young artists like this here, you know what I mean? So what we want to do is provide an angle, a platform, a vision, a perspective, you know what I mean, to get things accomplished. And so that's what we're doing here. We rocking. So what we're really preparing is to have a Hip Hop Friday at the last Friday of every month. But we may be just sprinkling that in and out. It may have to be more than last Friday, Jeff. It may have to be more.
We'll see.
It may have to be.
We'll see.
But listen, more than hip hop, it's really about life, man. Lifestyle, and how we doing it, man. We all got different perspectives on it, so we're gonna talk about it. But now we're gonna let homie get another joint in, and then we're gonna get at Jeff because he think he wiggled out this play. He
Never
ain't get
that.
nowhere.
Never
Go ahead.
that. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Dang, man.
That's your joint right there.
I mean, it's good, but you know, I don't really freestyle like that.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm gonna try to
Go.
I'm gonna try to spit it how I get it.
Get it.
And that's out the mud.
Get
People look at me and thinking that I am a thug, but it's all love. Yeah, it's all love. Yeah, we going up, talking steps, elevator. Man, we in this thing, man. You know, no squares, circle, small.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get it again.
Look. It's like this. No jokes, no games, no gimmicks. When it comes to spitting bars, you gotta live it. Look, youngster, there's a genius amongst you. I'ma tell you exactly what your boy did once upon a time. My mind crystallized with verbal flow. Now I stand in flesh, melanated, that verbal gold. Digger be cold-blooded, the whole world, they love it. Look at what your boy did, Jeff, here, with no budget. Not only that, I'm back and I'm not budging. Please say something. We're not fronting. This is how it's gonna be. Is the world ready? I got a little wretched, got a Urge siete. I got a baby girl, and baby girl, she pretty. Yo, you don't believe it? Watch, they gon' bet me. Big cash, we want it, baby, that's in abundance. That's investment money, plus some dough to have fun with. Future. Anyways, so yeah, we play a little bit. Say it again. Oh, yeah. Bring the A&R in. So A&R, we got the A&R. Y'all gotta apologize, man. We trying to get it all in. We got the A&R back on deck. Yo, so how you feeling about this young artist right here? Right. Would you or could you sign him to your label?
Well,
and if not, why not? And if so, why would you?
Right now?
Not right now.
He's in motion. He got videos out. He got CDs out.
Right. How many? Oh, I'm sorry. How many?
No videos. I'm working on my first video right now.
Okay.
We working on that right now.
I wouldn't sign you, but keep up the work. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, if whether you're signed or unsigned, or trying to figure out if you're gonna quit your job, you know, stay loyal to your goal and your grind. And you know what I mean? When you make it or you capture somebody's attention, not only mine but somebody else's, they're gonna gravitate to you and try to upraise you and get you to the next level.
Right.
So you can be successful. So, you know, whether I sign you or not, you know what I mean? As long as you have the goal and the drive to make it, you're gonna do that.
I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, definitely. So whether I support it or not, keep doing what you do.
Respect, that's long right there. That was big.
I'm trying to do, Solo Dolo, that's the label, and you know, I'm trying to start that up, man. That's what we out here.
Well, we gonna rock with you though, man. You know what I mean? We here to help you, help me, help us, brother. You dig what I'm saying? So please take this opportunity as a form of nourishment. It's actually kind of good that it wasn't a lot of different type of artists as far as those that felt they're the most polished or skilled. You know what I mean? Because this gives us an opportunity, one, to really crystallize that we really showing love to our folks, B. You dig? Like we ain't playing the bandwagon gimmick skits or whatever.
Right.
So for any artists that want to call in right now, if you want to chop it up with us, get at us. 404-603-8770. Again, that's 404-603-8770. We're doing a lot of major things over here. This is more than hip hop. We want to show a lot of people love, man. We definitely want to give a shout out to Diamond Life, the Diamond Voice.
Took it back to the NY, just abandoned
hey.
I ain't mad at you.
Diamond Life in the building. So, yo, Jeff, talk to us, man. This is hip hop, baby.
No doubt. So, as a young artist, give him some jewels, because you know there's some lineup that he has to follow. You know, some cats, they think, I wrote a song, I spit a lyric, I jumped on a beat. But give him some insight how to prepare yourself being an artist yourself.
Well, one of the things, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but some of the things that I do and have done is, one, try to run, right? Run and say your rhymes to yourself. And not only that, you may not be about bars, right? You may not be
making beats, you know.
See, that's fair love too. See, we should have talked about that as well. That's hip hop too.
Yeah, I do everything myself though. I make
okay.
covers, everything.
So what we do is like, you want to condition yourself in an honest fashion, man. I mean, that's really what you want to do. Like, run, say your rhymes while you run it. If it's about bars, or better yet, even if it ain't about just the bars, like you want to get the conditioning for the adrenaline, the excitement that you want to feel on stage. So you want to get used to that. How you want to get tired if you bouncing around like, you know what I mean? Like all these different type of things. Be fair to your production selection. Find music that really complements how your voice pitches. You dig what I'm saying? Like, just, I mean, really don't try to mimic too much. I know that's the new concept out here for you young cats, is to mimic and mock. But I'm telling you, man, if you really out the box, don't mimic the other cats, man. You feel me?
Right.
If you thinking out the box and using that skill set, going with that mentality, just be your best is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that's some good jewels right there. You take that right there. Stuff. I mean, you utilize that. Way. Yeah, you know.
I appreciate.
But we got your link up, so we gonna build with you. Right now, you don't know, man. We might be your new groomers. You know what I mean? Because that's what the game is missing. See, that's what when I was coming in, we had to go through. Y'all saw the New Edition story. That is real. Like, it was things that we had to do in order to try to get a deal.
Levels
you know what I mean? Exactly.
Levels
to this.
It's levels to this.
So now as entrepreneurs, I mean, how you feel, man?
Nah, that's what's up. Like you said, there's definitely levels to it. Some of the things I think is a cat. I can't wait to get him on, man. He came through, another artist, and he broke down like the steps in terms of how to get the radio play, how to position yourself. You know, all those. What's the MEI, whatever how you say it.
Right.
You know, all of that. You know, really important because you know it'll teach you how to be able to track your music and be able to get your music in certain areas. So it's a lot of steps to this, like she said. It's
BMI.
Definitely love. Yeah, the BMI. There you go.
BMI,
right. All of that.
CSAT.
Yeah, you want to know about all that because it's at the end of the day, it's about that money. There you go. And
not only that, let me tell you something else, nephew.
Paperwork.
Hold up, nephew. Hold up.
What's up?
You can hear me, nephew? Nah, for real, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Like, can you hear me, though? You can hear my words and everything?
Yeah.
If you're going to mock something like that, let people hear you, man. I know I'm coming in like that.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man.
And and when we drift on and then flip.
I'm just a chill dude, man.
I ain't mad at you, B. I'm just saying.
It's cool.
But in these moments, let the people hear you so your brand and carry its proper weight. You know what I mean? Let them be like, yo, the young one is on his ding. You know what I mean? And then when it's time for character mode, get into it and get real. Hey, you know what I mean?
I can do it. I can do it.
We definitely appreciate you coming through. Like you said.
I appreciate y'all for giving me this opportunity.
Yes, sir, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And we definitely appreciate the lovely Shell Richie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Founder of C. Richie Media Entertainment Consulting Firm. We appreciate your insights and got a proposition for you after the show.
How about it? I I think the
appreciate
family's
everybody.
growing.
Yes.
I think the family's
appreciate
growing.
Yes.
Listen, before we get out of here, man, if you want to call in, we got a couple minutes left. If you want to call in,
somebody that's gonna
get at us. 603-8770. Again, that's 404-603-8770. Somebody call us, man, because the next time we do this, Bigger Than Hip Hop, it's going to be real delicious.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, man, listen, make sure y'all like and follow us on Facebook, Young Men's Perspective Magazine, and also Young Men's Perspective radio pages. Also visit YMPRadio.com and
Please do.
find out and keep up with what's going on with us, as well as on the radio. Definitely join us. July is looking hot.
It's like that?
Man, listen, you think the summer's coming, but on deck. Yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to keep it in the vein of the education as we always talk about, empowering our people. And coming on stage to join us, Dr. Steve Perry will be in the building.
We got Stevie
Dr.
P.
Steve Perry will be in the building. Did you hear me, people?
Stevie P's in the building. Stevie P's in the building.
We gonna hold off on the rest, but just had to put that out there. Leak, you know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah, we got a couple nice guests up the sleeves, yo.
For sure.
I just want to say myself, thank every one of you for tuning in, listening, following, sharing, just growing with us, man. Like we're soon walking into a very important marker. Since the day we first got on these microphones right here, man.
Since we touched the mics.
You know what I mean? I'm excited, man. We have Frankie Lynn Hines, who has reopened the paternity services of Ohio.
Update.
You did? Oh, yeah.
Update.
Speaking of which, the paternity services of Ohio.
Yes, as you mentioned. Nice segue.
As you know, Jeff Hodges here found out he has a 32-year-old daughter.
32.
And so we're waiting in the wing to find out what the real final results are. But, yeah.
You know what? We took another test because we found out that my rocket scientist daughter was the reason why we got a negative.
Oh.
So, yeah, we really gonna get it to y'all, keep y'all abreast, let y'all know anytime now. I think by next week's show we should have some results. So,
I like that. And who knows, next week's show in the results, as we have some of our guests come in, we might get back to this hip-hop thing because I got to get my cousin Rockbox on the line, B. He gonna beatbox for you, he gonna drop jewels, he gonna talk to you about that Rhyme Rocker Entertainment. It's real big things going down.
Yeah, we're going to get them in here end of the month. Everything be properly prepared, laid out. So everybody got that music, get it to us. If you want to be a part of this It's Bigger Than Hip Hop segment, we love to definitely showcase it.
We need the
give
music.
you some light, but you got to get the music to us.
Oh yeah, and before we get out of here, let us give a real big shout out to our new teammate, our new family mate, supermodel Natasha Bella C. She came through like a champ. She definitely got some artists in the spur of the moment. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, they were hungry, so y'all didn't get a chance to see them. But yo, man, y'all stay with us, man. Jeff Hodges, I love you, cousin. You are definitely a great marker to follow after. I salute you, man.
So we want to thank all y'all for listening live and in the archive. This is YMP Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Hodges. That is my co-host,
Digger Dame Lee, and that's our engineer, Mike D.
Mike D. And we want to thank our guests.
Yes.
Hello, Richie.
That is me. Thank you guys so much.
Welcome.
Everybody that's listening, thank you.
Absolutely. So stay tuned, family, and same time, as you know, same station. We'll be right back, as always, with great content and bringing you that empowerment that we want to see, and empower you to the point of tapping into your best potential here at YMP Radio. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great night.
We love you. Future. Hey.
That's the other joint.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, you ain't say you was rhyming.
Yeah, cause I spit. Like I don't do the moment.
That's why we got you out there.
And then I heard y'all in it, I was like, I was ready.
Well, Lindsay.
I was ready.
Don't trip. We still got Liveonillyave. Don't trip. We still got Liveonillyave.
Woke up from a hangover. Must have had a good night. Some shorty stayed over. Quickly wake us up. Tell her to bend over. Kill it one more time before I feel. I had the gang in that motherfucker. Got some champagne in that motherfucker. I blew a little change in that motherfucker. It's just a few chains in that motherfucker. It's a night we gon' pull it over. I'm popping out Angel Money, got me hosting. Tell Bonnie me to send the bottles over. DJ spinning my I got that vibe going. Shorty feeling the kid. I see I got her open, but I'm feeling a friend. I'm trying to kill both. Savage life, you ain't really about that life. Richie like fifth, let me see the light. Roll it up, roll it up. Bounce up, we gon' smoke it up. Getting lit, bout to order up. Sending it around, this time mix it up. Plenty shots, give it to the dots. She getting neck, chill, don't make it hot. Fly happy, shout out Lip Pop. All my rappers put it, shutting down the spot. I run the gang in this motherfucker. I'm a champagne in this motherfucker. I see a few things in this motherfucker.
Come on here with this live connected this one right here.
I run the gang in this motherfucker. I'm a champagne in this motherfucker. I see a few things in this motherfucker. I run a thing in this motherfucker.
I brought the gang in this motherfucker. Brooklyn is all we bang in this motherfucker. Shoot a block, know my slang in this motherfucker. Like shine, I let it rain in this motherfucker. Look, I don't hit the spot unless the thing on me. I be on some bull, they won't get the ring on me. R&B, try and put the thing on me. Get to Mariah, she be trying to sing on me. Yeah, how she carry that? I cut it in the Marriott. Mommy, my name was Jesus, I won't marry that. Pop a bottle of the way you have to carry it. I see like run, I'm sunning like Diggy. Run the game like Puff, like Quincy, addicted to fly habits. All my niggas is litty. Bitches know I'm a dog and still throw me the kitty.
I run the gang in this motherfucker. I'm champagne in this motherfucker. I see a few things in this motherfucker. I run a thing in this motherfucker. I run the gang in this motherfucker. I'm a champagne in this motherfucker. I see a few things in this motherfucker. I run a thing in this motherfucker.
You are listening to Young Men's Perspective Radio.
YMPRADIO. We are real fake media.
To enrich, encourage, and engage our youth here on iHeartRadio.
They was hungry. I should have made the wings, man. See what happens? This is a prime example.
What we know is that failing schools are the pipeline to prison.
Jasari X.
I heard about things.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had them.
Oh, now you
Dr. Julia.
That's part about excellence.
Gregory. This is Young Men's Perspective Radio.
I'm about to go on this fast, homie. I'm about to hit the Cali.
Tune in to WWRN 1100 AM on Wednesdays, 3 to 4 p.m. and every Friday from 10 to 11 p.m.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned. It's going down. Peace.